To close an option position, we first switch to edit mode. In most cases, we only need to adjust up to 3 fields, and sometimes even fewer. The most common scenario is an early position close. In this case, we need to tell the system when the position was closed and with what result. We set the status field to closed, select the close date, and enter the P&L value. There are 2 ways to handle this. If, for example, we closed the position with a profit of $100 and the market filled our closing price, we simply enter 100 into the P&L field and save the position. For a loss, we naturally enter a negative value. The system will automatically calculate how long the position was held, as well as the ROI and annualized ROI. Alternatively, we can let the system calculate the P&L for us. To do that, we switch the input mode and enter the closing option price per contract, exactly as shown in the option chain or in the broker's transaction history. For stock options, this would be, for example, 0.35. The system will then calculate the P&L automatically, taking into account whether the position is long or short. Another way a position can be closed is when the option expires. In this case, we simply select expired in the status field, and the system will automatically fill in the expiration date and the P&L value. The same logic applies to assignment. For reporting purposes, the system does not distinguish between exercise and assignment, since the economic outcome is identical in both cases. Here, we select assigned and enter the assignment date. The P&L is calculated automatically. After saving the position, the system will ask whether we want to automatically create the corresponding stop position, ensuring complete and consistent tracking of all positions. Rolling a position is technically very similar to a standard close. However, rolled positions are handled using a dedicated tool that allows us to track consolidated results across the entire roll structure. We set the status to roll, select the closing date, and enter the P&L value. The new position created by the roll transaction we have to enter then into the journal as a new open position. For positions with multiple contracts, the system also supports partial closes and partial assignments. By selecting partially closed or partially assigned, the system will close the position for the specified number of contracts and automatically create a new position with the same original parameters for the remaining open contracts. Happy trading!